Today's video is about how to expand the tables in Power Query using M code. This is our input data in which you can see ticket range is grouped from 1001 to 1010. Our requirement is to have 10 number of rows for GIF with each tickets and 5 number of rows for URI and 6 number of rows for ERIC. In that way, our requirement is to have 36 number of rows in our output. So let me start this from scratch. So I already converted this into a table. To pick this table into a Power Query editor, I will be using the shortcut key Alt-APT. So we don't need this change type step, so I will be Xing it out. To expand this numbers in the ticket range column, instead of adding a new column, I will be transforming the same column so that we don't have to cluster the steps. So here I will be using Table.TransformColumns. In which it asks me about the table. I referred that earlier step, which is source. Transform operations as a list. So I will be providing our operations in a list format. You have to mention the column in which we are working. So I will be giving ticket range is a column name in which we are going to work. For now, I will be using each underscore. Just see what is the output here. At the end, I will be closing the parenthesis. Then we click on the tick mark. So it provides us the same result, no issue. I will be doing some transformations here. The first step, I will be converting this hyphen into a double dots. So that I'll try to create a list format here. For that, I will be replacing this hyphen using Text.Replace function. This is our text. The old text is hyphen and new text is double dots. At the end, I will close the parenthesis. We'll try to look at the output now. Now you can see that hyphens has been transformed into double dots. Now I will try to place curly braces before and after as a text. I will try to concatenate this and at the end I will try to concatenate this with the curly braces. Now let me see the output here. So this is like a list format. If we use Expression.Evaluate, it will convert this text format into a list. So let me click on this check mark here. You can see it has been converted into a list. So for URI, 5 rows are there, 5 elements is there in the list. For ERIC, 6 elements are there in the list. The only thing what we have to do is we have to expand this to new rows. Now this is our desired result, but only thing is we don't need this number of tickets. Instead of deleting this by clicking the remove, I will be using this projection to select number of columns. Using the square brackets, I will be naming it. The first column is name, and second column's name is ticket range. That's it. If I click on the check mark, you can see we extracted 2 columns. We can simply close and go to table in the existing worksheet. And I will be loading it to I2. Click OK. Now you can see we extracted the desired result.